Snoop. I want to snoop on it.
Okay.
So intercept matrix traffic to and from target. I want to see what kind of stuff it's sending, what kind of stuff it's receiving, if anything.
Sure.
What's my Overwatch score at?
Ooh, that's a good question. Actually, it looks like your Overwatch score is at 8. All right. Yeah, you definitely get a snoop on it.
Point today.
You can already immediately tell that this thing does not send data. It's just like a storage recipient. But you don't notice anything coming in right now.
All right, I'll keep the spoof up then.
All right.
And I'm just I guess I'm just watching over the team.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Seeing what's going on.
Are there any cameras you can hack into? Like,
Do I see anything beyond the filing cabinet and the computer thing?
Not.
Network, I guess.
Or is this just like a closed network that only has that?
Yeah, you're actually. There is a single security camera, like right there. That's just kind of.
Okay.
It's just kind of watching the front desk and watching the front door, and that's just about it.
All right. In that case, I just jack out.
Okay.
And I reboot my device, and I just hop over where they are.
Cool.
To wipe my Overwatch.
Great. So now you guys are standing in the break room.
Yeah, I'm just like didn't really find shit. Whole place has gone to hell.
Once you kind of pass through the doors, the lights in here are kind of dim.
Smitty just sits down. I have a bad feeling about this, fellas.
Could you at least say that standing up?
No.
Anything good in there? And I sort of look at the fridge.
No.
Yeah, but it's all warm. It's lukewarm.
Oh.
Unless you like that shit.
Power outage.
We've established that this place has been off for about 4 weeks. Do you expect any of the food in here to have survived? I say as I head towards the fridge, hoping myself that it has.
Well, I already gave it a whiff. It doesn't smell off.
Oh.
Well, Austin said that the fridge was still on. It just was warmer than.
Okay,
Yeah.
I kind of stepped out for 1 second.
Yeah.
What's in the vending machines?
Vending stuff.
Yeah, one has a bunch of like snacks, some like packs of nuts, a couple of candy bars, and the other one seems to be focused around sodas and different drinks.
I'll take one of them. I'll take a chocolate bar, and I'm gonna also get a soda.
Okay.
Does it just eat their money?
So do you like stick your cred stick in?
Oh wait, I don't have my katana, so I can't cut it up.
Ah.
I have my knife though.
Yeah, you have a knife.
Do you really going to try stab like plexiglass?
I can try. No, Smitty just paced up and was like, a chocolate bar and some soda. Lovely.
Yeah, so you stick your cred stick in, and let's see, you've got a lot of cyberware stuff, so I'm just gonna say that you have like a connection to your cred stick, so you can like monitor how many funds you have, what's going out, what's going in.
Yeah.
And you notice it takes 1 new yen, then it takes another new yen. Then it takes 2 new yen.
No.
Then it takes 4 new yen.
How much does his food ultimately come to?
You see, like the candy bar is like 2 new yen, and the soda is like 3.
Yeah. So the next one's going to be 8. All right.
So yeah, you jack your cred stick out, and the vending machine doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, that was
Stupid
predictable.
fucking vending machines, and I kick it.
I'm like, what happened? What's wrong?
Actually, can you roll? Shit. Is there such a thing as luck? Do people have luck?
Edge.
I guess edge is the closest to luck.
Yes. Roll your edge roll.
And
Oh my God.
how do I know my edge roll?
That's in your,
should have
that's in your
five.
common.
He's got 5.
Oh, so
I think
it's
you have
just a
5.
D5.
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's
no,
Oh,
no,
no.
5d6. And besides, you could just roll
Just
it on
click-
the...
Just click standard D6, including wounds, on your quick roll, and then
Oh,
put a 5.
Okay. Okay, standard D6, dice, and a 5 for dice pool.
Yes.
So yeah, you kick the machine, and a small pack of peanuts like pops up, but then gets stuck on like that little turning wheel.
Damn.
I was going to order those, you
Hate it when that
bastard.
happens.
Smitty gets really fucking angry. I was
So
like,
while these guys are dealing with a fucking vending machine, I check out the exits.
Sure.
Like, what's
So to your left is a series of elevators, and then in front of you is a like wooden security door.
a wooden security door? Does it have RFID?
Mm-hmm.
Does our card work?
Yep. The door opens.
Here we go.
Yeah, I follow Rook.
Yeah, cool. So back here, that's the same thing. Some of the lights are kind of flickering. One of them is off, and the others are kind of like dim. And you see what looks like a Roomba, like moving really, really slow,
A Roomba.
It's a robot.
basically.
Is the wireless connection at all worse or better at this point?
Uh,
The outside?
it's getting worse. Like, as you guys step apart from each other, if you're trying to connect wirelessly, there's like a heavy static. But then the closer you are to each other, the better it is.
Some kind of signal jammer in this area.
nah, you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I just kind of like walk about the room. I'm kind of like, I want to call out and see if anyone's around here, but I'm a bit hesitant to. Like, at this
I have my
point,
pistol out at this point, by the way.
I'm gonna go along with that. Like, I pull my revolver out and I'm just walking about with it.
Oh, I would have taken out my katanas, but I didn't get to be allowed to take them with me, so I'm just pulling out my knife.
Yeah. You've got a knife, you baby.
Johnny has, like, no trigger discipline, by the way.
Oh god.
I see you as like, fucking Christ, and I go
He's like-
behind you.
He's like,
Is the
holding it sideways and shit.
Oh, is the safety on?
Well, I have smart link to it, so I'm
Oh.
not gonna accidentally.
Uh,
So
I'm not gonna accidentally fire it, but it's pretty bad. Like,
Isn't SmartLink wireless?
yeah, that's what I was saying.
oh, wait, yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't
Actually,
even be
yeah.
on.
So yeah, Johnny, something bumps into your foot.
I have pistol skill. I'm just saying for flavor that
Well, yeah. No, something like bumps into your foot.
All right, look down.
It's a Roomba.
Yep.
How
It's
many
kinda-
Roombas are there in here?
There's
Um,
two.
I pick it up,
Okay.
looking it over.
It looks like a standard kind of cleaning device. You hear the wheels kind of just stop spinning because it detects that it's no longer on a surface.
It seems like its signal to whatever is pretty messed up too.
Yeah, it also appears to be low on power.
Are there any Roomba charging devices?
There's a station. Yeah.
I put it in my bag.
Okay.
Wait, a Roomba charging station?
Yeah.
Those exist.
Those actually are.
just in the middle of this office building.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
you can't take them upstairs.
The
Well-
Roombas like roll over two of them and dock at them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've owned Roombas. I noticed. It sucked. It was shitty. It was really, really bad at detecting
Yeah,
anything.
I put the Johnny sort of grins to himself, like, what the fuck is he gonna do with it? And he puts it in his bag.
Cool. Add plus one
Like, kind
Roomba.
Rook just kind of glances at him side-eyed, like, okay, whatever.
There is a data port on it.
Yeah, I don't jack into the Roomba.
Okay.
What is these?
Cubicles. They're offices.
Do they have people in them?
You don't know.
I
Are
go
they
off some
locked?
of the
Are
ones
they
in
closed
the corner.
doors?
They are closed doors, yeah.
Oh,
with
okay.
RFIDs.
No, they're not locked. They're just closed.
Okay, I open them, or at least I open the first one.
Yeah, you open the floor over. Yeah, that one. It seems to be a typical desk. It's pretty big. It's somebody's personal computer. They've got like 3 screens up, keyboard, mouse, whole 9 yards, and they appear to be logged in.
I kind of like wave Johnny over.
How do you message GMs in this?
Just
/GM.
Skype it to me.
Oh, all that.
Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What'd you do, Rick?
I just kind of wave you over because there's this computer's still logged in.
Yeah, I come over. And yeah. Yeah, I sit down.
Yeah, so this looks like your basic Windows 2077 client operating system.
Okay.
He's got his like Office 743.
Windows 20.
Yeah.
Um.
He's got like 3 different monitors, kind of in a sideways configuration, horizontal.
Yep. I sort of fly my fingers over it, and I look around.
As you do, your fingers are moving faster than the like stuff on the screen is. Like it's just behind you. There's a delay.
Huh. God, I hate it when that happens. Fucking ping is
Typically
terrible with this
Windows.
shit. Okay. Yeah. I look in. I just check, the directory, see what's going on.
Yeah, so this is a Nicholas Thompson's computer. It's just a basic machine. You realize this must be like one of the spare contractor offices because 1, there isn't much information on there, and 2, it doesn't seem to have access to a lot of things, and 3, it has like outside corporation information on it.
Alright, so while he's doing this, I check the rest of the offices.
Sure. It's similar things in this one. Wait.
You're
that
breaking
one.
up.
Oh, am I?
You're fine
Okay,
for
now
me.
you're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just get the thing. So that's 1 and 2. It's just kind of a similar thing, except for the computer is locked. In 3, you find one that has like a completely blue screen on it. In 4, you find a half-empty can of soda sitting on a desk with a Roomba that was like stuck in the room. Like you open the door and like one just kind of scurries out. And in 5, you find a... Wow, what is that? You find a... like as you open the door, the chair spins around and it just looks like a human is there staring at you.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Oh, it's just a robot.
No. Okay, so like, I go up to it. Is it a torso on a stick?
No.
If for all intents and purposes, it looks human.
It looks pretty androidish.
Androidish. I poke it. Well, I poke its like cheek.
It's rubbery.
Okay.
Unless I find something, I leave the room I'm in, and I go over
Yeah,
to where Brooke is.
I ping you again. It's like, hey, there's an android here.
Yeah, I come over. I've got like a stupid grin on my face when I come in though.
Smithy just keeps poking the android. So, this is a robot, yeah?
And then it like turns its head to you and says, hello, what can I do for... Hello.
Hello?
Now this is some creepy ass shit.
I hate
I
these
see.
fucking shy robots.
I say we destroy it.
Let me take a look at it first before we do anything to it.
Fine, but I want to cut it up with a knife. I need to stab something. I play with my knife.
I want to
I
look it
haven't-
over from like a hardware standpoint.
Sure. So, this is pretty mil-spec shit.
And I have all that kind of stuff to roll if you need me to.
Not quite. So, just like at first glance, you notice it's pretty like mil-spec shit. Like, this is not your average run of the day android that you would see running around. So this thing could probably take a beating, weaponry-wise. And you do notice there is a data jack, like a panel on the back of its neck.
Hey,
I sort of scratch my stylish 5 o'clock shadow, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not too keen on this.
The robot looks up to Smitty, and like one of its eyelids halfway closes, and its head cocks to the side, and it's like, hello.
hello there.
Ugh.
What are you doing here? I ask it.
It tries to turn its like neck towards you, but it kind of stutters, and it's like, hell.
It's clearly in pain. Let's destroy it.
I can find out more. I can find out more, but I feel like if I jack into this thing, I'm not coming out.
Yeah.
Well, you were a good friend.
Wait, Leslie, it doesn't pose any harm to us, and for some reason I get the feeling if we attack this one, the rest are going to rise against us.
Why would you get
I'm
that?
kind of getting that feeling myself, actually.
Guys, you're just paranoid. Like, this is just a dumb tin can, oh yeah? Yeah, it's just a dumb tin can.
How is it any different from you?
Listen, let's not piss off the whatever sluggish security system this place has, and let's just keep going.
Fine.
So like...
Actually, Salt and Pepper Johnson didn't say this place wasn't entirely staffed by stuttering robots, did he?
Well,
no, we didn't. What's over
this
here?
place is Mitsuhama, and they're you know, sort
It
of
appears to be a stairwell.
You know,
Right,
considering
I
how everything else works, I think if we go in the lifts, we're not getting back out.
yeah.
You know what would... I have an interesting theory. What if, since they were researching an AI here, the AI actually became sentient?
Did you say it was an elevator or stairs?
That never
Stairs.
Okay. Well, at least
Elevator's
it's not an
up
elevator.
Oh, no.
there.
Yeah, the elevators are over there. You guys already passed the elevators.
Yeah, I'm like, let's if we're gonna go down, let's use the stairs. Let's not use the elevator.
Yeah, I second that. Come on, down we go.
Let's see. Rook, you get a little time reminder. It's currently 12:30.
Yeah.
I make
How long
sure.
would it take to get there?
From where you are, it's probably like a 45-minute drive.
You know, we
Like-
could have gone here after your little date.
I know, but we ended up coming here. Besides, we were already in transit to this location.
What is it, little politician? Missing something?
How tall is Smitty?
Taller than you.
How tall is he?
Taller than you.
Well, Rook's an elf.
He's an elf and he's 6'1", so he's not exactly.
Actually, give me I just need to... Just let me convert this real fast.
You could tell me the centimeters. I know. I am British.
I would imagine him being like I would imagine him being kind of big, like 185, maybe.
That's actually less.
What the fuck? What are you, a
that's less.
basketball player?
That's
That's exactly 6'1". So
That's like, yeah.
Fine, I
exactly
will make him
6'1".
190.
You're about an inch shorter than Rook.
No, I can't deal with this. I need to be the big guy. 190.
you got a Napoleon complex.
Suddenly, Smitty just grows a little bit.
It's not that he grows, we just hear a whirring as his ankles extend like a tripod.
Alright, yeah, when we go down, I make sure that I'm behind Smitty.
Sure. So the stairwell is pretty dirty, pretty dusty, pretty old, and it's just like painted handrails all the way down.
Is it dark?
Yes, it is dark in the stairwell.
I don't have a regular flashlight. I've only got a low light.
I have low light on my glasses, which is fine.
Let's see. As you guys open the door, you hear a crash, like something is falling down the stairs.
I
What is
dive
it?
back. I dive back up.
Don't worry, guys. I have a
Wait.
knife.
Okay.
Like it sounds like something metallic, like falling downstairs.
Wait, aren't we on the top floor?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's below us. It's falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Crash just sort of like dives, and he looks up, and he's like, and he just sort of gets back up and pats off his jacket.
Wuss.
I pull
Wait,
out
so,
my
like-
flashlight, pull out a revolver, and I start descending.
Are you holding it CQC style?
Yeah, but with a torch and a revolver.
Crash is behind Smitty, just with his suppressed pistol, like, sideways, and, like, sort of peeking around Smitty as we go down the stairs.
I just kind of, I have a kind of horrible realization. I just kind of turn to the group. I've got a problem, actually.
Yeah.
If the robots attack us, I've only got gel rounds in this thing.
Good.
Wait, is it a light or a heavy?
Heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't have.
I
don't have
passed
those.
you, what do I have?
Well, he's got. You passed him like a box of bullets.
I've got spare mags. I pass you a
Yeah.
spare mag with APDS.
He has
Oh,
a
I'm busy.
revolver.
I could just take the bullets out and put them in the revolver.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's heavy
Oh,
ammo. Heavy.
Oh yes. Oh yes. As we go down, by the way, Smitty just turns around to, what was his name? Hey, to Johnny and like, please, this is how you hold a gun. He just, it moves his hand so he actually holds the gun properly.
I'm like, oh yeah, think so, May. I give you the arm. Like, well, actually, I just give you some loose ammo since you have a different weapon than I do.
Yeah, just give me like
I give you
6 or 12 bullets and...
I give you some explosive rounds then.
Nice.
Pew pew bang bang.
How many bullets do you give me? Like, yeah, it'd be...
12. I'll give you 12.
12. Okay, cool. So,
I have plenty.
I got 2 full cylinders for this thing.
Great. So you guys make it down to the landing of basement 1, and you see a Roomba on its back.
I think
How
I know
the-
what happened here.
How
Well,
the fuck did it even get there?
I pick it up.
You know it's room.
Is this the thing that's been? Is this like obviously the thing that's been like making noise falling down the stairs?
Well, it's got some dents in it.
What
I
did?
set it back down, but like properly so it can move.
Yeah, it keeps moving. It finds the other stairwell down and then just like jumps down it. Dink, dunk, bonk, bonk.
Something
Fucking
is seriously
amazing.
fragged up.
Roombas do actually have like stare detection.
Yeah, they do.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but this place is fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is.
Yeah, I watch it go and I'm just like, this place is seriously fragged up.
You're getting scared about a Roomba?
Well, listen, you haven't been in like I have, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I actually don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I take your point. I'm just like saying this while walking down,
Yeah.
heading towards the door out of the stairwell.
Johnny is like obviously terrified and he's just hiding behind Smitty.
Jesus Christ, kid! You can't just go and hide behind me, especially when you can't have no trigger sense. Like trigger discipline. Jesus Christ.
Look,
Joey
man, I'm
is
not
too-
scared. It's good. It's good. I'm not scared.
Joey's kind of too dumb to really be scared of the situation, or too out of his depth to really understand why he should be scared.
So we go. Well, I guess there's a door with an RFID.
There doesn't seem to be a tag on the door. So
I tried.
you try to open it?
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be stuck.
The
Like
door
you can,
explodes.
you can open the door like a centimeter, but then it like catches on something.
Alright,
chain,
Jorgen, your time to shine.
Like a chain, or is there like something behind the door?
No, there's something behind the door.
Okay, lads, I have an idea. Yeah, we take Johnny, throw him through the door, and hope for the best.
Hey, I got an idea. How about you just frag off?
What about you being the frag?
What time is it now?
Approximately like What time did I say it was before?
12:30, I think.
It's probably like 12:33.
Listen, big guy. So far, I'm not sure why we brought you along. Here you go. Prove yourself.
Yeah, kick the
Oh.
door down.
You'll see. Look at here now. I'm gonna kick this here door in, and it's gonna fly. It's gonna be fucking noise. And I kick the door in.
You just become northern.
Roll a strength
His
check.
accent chip is screwing up.
Okay, so it's just that's a d6, and the dice pool is 5 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
If
good.
you have 5 strength, yeah. 2
Wow.
successes. So you give the door the das boot, but it doesn't seem to open up anymore. Whatever's behind it, it's pretty heavy.
Oh, you wanna play like that fucking door?
That's
Oh,
actually
shit.
enough to hurt a door.
I mean, yeah. So like you give it das boot, and it caves in a little.
See, I kicked in the door, but clearly there was something on the other side.
Well,
So I
Yeah,
ignore.
of course there's something on the other side. That's why we're fucking asking you to push the door open.
Why
So I-
don't you try to push the door open, you little one?
Bickering. And I go down the stairs to B2.
I'm sticking with B1 for the moment, so I'm going to let
Yeah,
him go on
yeah.
ahead.
See, I'm like Rook, come on, man. Let's investigate this before we go deeper, man. Come on.
All right, Jorgen, come with me, and I go to the like opposite side from the door to get a run up.
No.
Give it the good old shoulder barge.
Are you sure? I can just try to kick it in again.
You put a hole through the door, but no dice.
Put more holes in the
Can we
door.
see through the hole? Like when they back up to take a
Oh, no,
run at it, I look
it's
through the
not.
hole.
It's not a hole. There's not a hole. It's just
It's just
caved in a
bent
little.
in then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just bent in. Like, oh, I can try again. Look, I'm gonna try again.
You
And
get a
Jorgen,
-1 penalty to your strength roll.
do I?
Yeah. If you try again, yeah.
Yeah, but if he takes a run at it, he gets a bonus.
I'm saying the two
Okay.
of us should like team up and get a run up for a shoulder barge.
Yeah, that's
I was
a
gonna
perfect
suggest-
idea.
I was going to suggest a drop kick.
No, I have a perfect idea. I'm gonna use Hunter as a fucking battering ram.
Wait,
This
what?
will- Come here now.
What? No, let go of me.
No, it's for the good of the people.
What people?
This is a bad idea.
Oh, actually, no. It's perfectly fine. This door isn't cheap material.
Oh, so I probably hit my foot. Hurt my foot even.
You probably didn't hurt yourself, but I mean, it wouldn't have caved in a little.
No.
These aren't like cheap wooden doors.
Oh.
These are pretty good, heavy emergency doors.
I shine my pistol down the staircase.
Yeah, you just see a Roomba on its back.
Fucking Roombas.
I pick it up and carry it down to B2.
Okay.
So you two, you want to keep trying for this door, or shall we just move on with Rook?
No, we're going to...
Give me a second.
Oh,
I have
God.
explosives and I have the skill to use them without killing all of us.
No, because it's a stairwell.
Yeah, but it's just foam explosives. Like it would just. I mean,
Do
we're not
you
playing.
remember what
We're not
happened
playing
last
with
time?
Ellie. We're not playing with Ellie here. I'm probably not gonna take out the whole fucking building with just a tiny bit of foam explosive.
It wasn't even Anfo.
So yeah, that's an option.
We'll leave that as a last resort, I think.
Yeah, I just sort of mentioned that. Like, I pull out a spray can and I'm like, I look at it and I look at the door, and then I look at you guys and I'm like, sort of shrug, like,
I kind of don't want to go to the nuclear option just yet.
all right, and I just shove it back in my bag.
Now, come on, fucking Smitty. Let's
Sorta-
just get a run up. We'll try this, and if not,
Fine.
you get an explosion. Are you
Fine.
stronger than an explosion, Smitty? You want to prove you're stronger than an explosion?
I'm fucking stronger than an explosion. Let's
Right, well,
fucking
get
do
over
this.
to this wall then.
I'm coming here. Let's do this.
All right, come on, let's get a run up.
Yeah. Do we all both roll for this?
Who's got the highest strength out of you two?
I have
has.
5.
He's got 2 more than me.
Give him an extra dice so he can roll 66.
Okay.
Okay.
I think
Let's
if you're
ro-
running at it, you get plus.
2 for charge.
Think so.
Oh yeah, I lose 1 because of
Oh,
twice.
plus 4.
Wow.
So how much do I get then?
So you get
Strength plus 4.
10d6.
What?
Yeah, so just roll a 10d6.
Or just, do the.
Hey, that's enough.
Nice.
You kick open the door pretty hard, the two of you. However, so here's the thing, right? You feel in the first, second of the kick, it's like, oh yeah, man, there's some serious force, pushing this door against us. But in the other seconds, it's like, whatever was there is no longer there, and the door just,
Okay.
swings open. And
Ah.
the area is dark.
I quickly go back to my previous stance, revolver up in the air, flashlight in the opposite hand.
Yeah, and I have my low light on my glasses on.
Sure, so let me do a little bit of drawing here.
I hear a loud clang when I come back up.
Yeah.
Hey, Rook, shouldn't have given up
Oh
so
my
early.
God. Why can't I draw straight lines?
Shift.
Shift is a good idea.
Wait, you can do that?
Mm.
Oh. Oh, wait. Never mind, sorry.
I think it's shift.
Shift doesn't work.
Well, I mean, you can do line thing.
There's
Yeah.
a line option, yeah.
Yeah, there's a line tool. I'll just grab that.
Ow.
So yeah, you reveal a hallway. You guys are on the other side of it. So the actual entry door is right there.
Oh, okay.
You reveal a hallway and then what looks like another set of cubicles.
What was pushing the door in?
Yeah,
So
what was on the other side of the door?
You don't see anything.
Ah.
Can you roll a perception check?
Perception.
Who
I
needs
get
to do
visual
it?
bonus, don't
Can
I?
more of us do it? Or just...
I would say the first person through the door rolls it.
I'm gonna say that was either me or Smitty.
Well, you said you were going through with a flashlight.
Oh yeah, okay, so let's roll this.
I also have a specialization for visual perception.
4
I'm pretty sure
successes.
I'm pretty sure I get a bonus to my perception for visual.
For perception, you see what looks like a metallic leg right here just go around the corner.
Oh.
Does Johnny see it? Or is it just
No,
him?
just him.
Okay.
I kind
What
of
does your
shout it back. Movement Ed. It's a fucking robot. This one can actually move.
Oh my god! Right
Johnny's
in my
like-
knife.
Johnny's like, fuck this. And he starts running up the stairs.
Oh, get
Back
back
here, you
here!
coward!
Actually, wait. He's got the right idea about this. Let's go.
We need more
Let's go
firepower.
back to the van. Get our guns. Get your katanas.
Oh yeah.
Well- Do you want to get booked?
Do any of us have a duffel bag?
I'm sure you would keep duffel bags inside your APC.
How far have I gotten by now?
If you were running, I would say you're around Office 3.
Okay.
Wow.
I just kind of turn to Rook. Sorry, do you want to go get the big guns?
He shrugs and he's like, yeah, okay.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. I just kind of power walk back to the APC. How long does that take me about?
If you guys power walk back to the ABC, you get there and it's around 1 o'clock.
I'm there. And I'm just in the back seat, just staring out the window.
I just rip the blanket off of Smitty's katanas, grab a duffel bag and just throw them in there, grab my shotgun, throw it in the duffel bag on top of them.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
treating his
Yes,
katanas
it's-
with no respect.
Smithy
Hey.
stands by in the lobby Jesus Christ, how long does it take to bring me my katanas?
Cody.
Yeah.
Do you have any automatic skill?
No.
Does anyone have any automatic skill?
I've got automatic skill.
Do you want my SMG?
No, my guy's all about his shotgun.
Because
Or it's
if it's
broken
1 o'clock now, my dude needs to piss off now.
Just
Don't
okay.
make during the run, just go there, we'll pause and we'll come back.
Cool.
What do you,
Yeah,
what do you,
I-
what do you tell us?
Yeah, just fucking.
So
Ye-
wait, is Smitty here as well?
Yeah,
Is he-
Smitty comes back like, where the fuck are my katanas?
They're in this
What
duffel
did you
bag.
do with
So
them?
I turn to everyone as like, I think we need more information or more preparation. I don't think it's safe just to go down there.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. I'm not afraid or anything, but it's like, I agree with that. I agree with that.
So it was like, yeah, so let's take a day or so, do some planning, and then we'll come back.
Alrighty then. We know the lay
What
of
are
the
you
land
doing
now.
What are you doing with my katanas?
I take them out of the duffel bag and like, well, we're not going to need them today, and I just kind of throw them to him.
Jesus Christ, don't throw my katanas. Do you realize how expensive they are? They are the finest Japanese steel, folded over 10,000 times.
They're
Hey,
built to stab through stuff. I don't think
know-
gravity's going to be the thing that kills them.
Not that I was afraid or anything, but if you could, like, I like talk to Joey. I'm like, if you could not tell Marmalade about that, I would be totally, that was a thing between us, runners.
Yeah, I know. Piss yourself at a bunch of robots. I understand that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't understand it, but I sympathise. Well, I don't
Pussy.
sympathise, but I empathise.
Pussy.
Well, I don't empathise, but you pissed yourself at some robots, and that's between you and me.
Yeah.
Yeah, has he actually pissed himself?
No, no. He just sort of like
Roll a willpower check.
he just sort of had a moment of where he just
No willpower check to see if you piss yourself. That's actually great.
It's like Johnny's normally like, I have the daredevil quality and shit. He's normally good about that kind of stuff, but something about freaky robots and not having a very good connection to the Matrix kind of freaked him out.
That's fair enough.
Well, goodbye. So, where was Rook going?
I don't know. I don't ask questions. By the way, Rook, where are you going?
None
All
with Nick.
Yeah, I could eat.
right.
go.
Yeah, let's go.
Sorry, you guys
Yeah.
aren't. Actually, before I say like, wait, you guys aren't, and then I kind of pause, and then I give Nick a call.
Yeah,
I'm
he
hungry.
immediately answers.
Like, hey, it's Jack.
Oh, Jack,
Got
yeah.
space- Have you got space for some extras?
How many extras?
3.
3 extras. Yeah, we can do that. I'm expecting a few more guests anyway. Just,
Alright, cool.
come well dressed.
I kind of slowly turn towards them. And I'm kind of like, that
I-
might be a problem, but I'm sure we'll try.
When Rook looks at me, I just sort of like grin at him like, hey.
I just kind of give a thumbs up, and as I raise my hand, just dust falls out of my sleeve. I'm not sure where it came from.
Smitty just looks disgruntled and has his katanas on his back. Yeah.
So it's like, yeah,
Uh-huh.
that might be a problem, but I'll try. See you in a bit.
Alright, see you, Jack.
So, that a friend of yours?
You could say that.
Cool. What's her name?
He just straight up asked what Rook's name is.
No, what's her name is what I say.
Oh, it's a dude.
Oh, you're all that way.
Oh yeah. I don't judge, man. It's whatever.
I don't either.
Especially
still
when
don't-
I'm hungry.
Rook doesn't even care what they think. Really.
So-
really.
Now, the question, is he rich?
He's a senator.
Oh my. Oh
A
my.
senator's rich.
So we've just got everyone in the party thinking that Rook is gay and he's also like fucking the senator.
No,
Yeah.
my character wasn't thinking along the same lines. He's just enamored with the promise of food midway through a run.
So yeah, like we kick. Well, I guess I drive.
Well, actually, first thing I do, I kind of I go to like one of the nearby. You said there was a department store across from where we were.
Mm-hmm.
I go and buy a cheap suit, and I'm getting changed in the back of the APC on the way over.
You should well, I don't actually know if Smitty can fit into any suits.
I don't think Smitty cares, but I get like a cheap, ill-fitting suit. It's like a size
Johnny-
too large.
Johnny's like, you sort of like whack him a bit while you're changing, and Johnny's like, the frag, man. And Johnny doesn't change. Like he just keeps what he's wearing.
I've never worn
Which
one
is
of
like
these
his-
things before.
He's in like the low key Johnny Crash outfit.
By the
It's
way,
like,
the
what
fact
do you
you call it
mean?
the Johnny Crash outfit, kind of a little bit egotistical. I don't go about calling this the Joey Morton garb, do I?
Maybe you should.
Maybe I
Your
should.
name is Joey Morton?
You didn't hear that. It's Hunter.
I mean, we call him Joey all the time.
Yeah, I'm just in an ill-fitting suit. Really cheap.
At least you tried.
I tried.
Also, we're downtown. It would have been cheap.
Like,
Yeah, there's no
no.
such thing as a cheap suit down here. Throw
What's
down
the-
1,000 nuyen.
Oh, okay. Well, I got the cheapest. Wait. How much did it cost?
1,000.
Oh.
Alright, yeah, I'm willing to spend that. So I just spend 1,000 on a suit.
See,
Okay.
even a quote-unquote cheap suit here is still a very nice suit.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
but like Joey has no concept of the worth of money, I guess. So
Oh yeah, no, you would have like walked into the department. You know what? Fuck it. Let's roleplay this shit. So you walk into the department store. You basically go to what is essentially a men's warehouse where they're just like selling suits, and the lady at the front desk sees you and says, "Oh, can I help you today, sir? Are you lost?"
well, I kind of look over myself, and even I realize, yes, I am a little bit lost. Got a dinner meeting with some bloke. I think he's a Senate, and basically I need a suit. Cheapest one you got. I don't want to come off as pretentious or nothing.
She nods and says, "What's your price range?"
It's in
Well, I got 100,000 new yen in my pocket.
yeah, not even knowing that. In the 200 to 500 new yen range.
She politely holds back a laugh and says, "I'm sorry, sir. I think you're in the wrong building."
No. I could double that to about 1,000, I suppose.
She's still kind of smiling and says, 1,000 might be a bit on the low side."
Yeah, I can live with that.
She nods and looks kind of surprised that you'd be willing to actually spend 1,000 nuyen on a shitty suit. So she dials some numbers on the phone, and a very well-dressed gentleman with like a slicked black hair walks up to you and says, "All right, here for a fitting, are we?"
When I see he's got slick back hair, I kind of like lick my palm and then run it through my hair. And then offer my hand to shake his hand.
Oh, yeah.
He looks at your hand, and it's now got like caked dust on it. And
My tongue is dusty.
And he takes it anyway, but wipes his hand off on like a handkerchief afterwards, and says, "Yes, here for a fitting."
Yep.
All right, follow me then. And he brings you like into a back room, and he's like, doing small talk, like, "So, what kind of suit are you looking for? Do you want to go Italian? Are you going full tuxedo?"
Full tuxedo Italian. It's my usual.
He nods and says, "Of course. Do you have a particular... never mind. Here, step up here." And he, like, leads you to a podium sort of thing.
It's at this point that I realise I might still have the holster. I kind of panic for a second before realising I don't.
Smitty points it. Actually, was it like a back room they walked into?
Mm-hmm.
So Smitty just pokes in, like, "Oi, are you done yet?"
These things take time, you fucking tin can.
Fine, I'm gonna get myself some new clothes myself.
And
Can't do worse than your trench coat.
The gentleman pulls out like a roll of measuring tape from his coat pocket and starts like taking your measurements. He puts your arms up and then like recoils from your underarms and then like measures your arm length.
Look, I don't know where the dust comes from, alright? It follows you from Straya, alright?
So yeah, he gets your complete measurements and says, 1 second, we might have something just your size. And he walks off and starts like sifting through some stuff.
I want to say that what I come
say
out with isn't...
Place. Say what you will about this place. This place, people are pretty tolerant.
Yeah, they're dealing with my bullshit pretty well. What I come out with is, terrible. The shoes are like brown loafers. The trousers are black with red tartan stripes. The jacket is brown. White shirt. No, not white t-shirt. White shirt. And
No. These guys would not let you walk out in something like that.
Okay, fine.
You're dressed in something.
Yes. You get dressed to the T. It is a form-fitting tuxedo with matching shoes to perfectly fit your belt. It has coattails. It has cufflinks. You've got a bow tie on and everything.
If he wasn't so fucking dirty, would he actually look pretty good?
He might actually pass for somebody who would walk into a top 10 building.
You do realize that the facial tattoos might tarnish that a bit.
Some people have facial tattoos.
Yeah,
also, the stench would still give you away.
You could
Wait, we never said anything about stench. It's just been jokes about dust.
You could play yourself off as like an eccentric rich person.
I guess.
He finishes up and like spins you around in a mirror, and he says, "Ah, yes, perfect." He claps his hands, and then the mirrors like go back into the ground, and says, "The lady at the front desk, Nadia, she shall take care of the billing."
Yeah, thanks, mate. I'm like really confused as to what just happened in the last 20 minutes.
At this point, I probably just left like the location to them because I need to get the fuck out there.
We're in the same vehicle.
I know. I could just call a taxi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a little slow process.
I go and I pay for the suit. So
it ends up being about 6,000.
Okay.
I don't stick around for him buying the suit because I think it's pretty fucking corporate shilling at the moment. And so I go with Rook. I take the taxi with Rook.
Cool.
I guess I'm just a shill.
Now, Smitty has been standing in the store this whole time, looking at sunglasses, like really deciding.
Do you look at designer bags as well?
No, just sunglasses. Like he finds one. It's a basic kind of very Matrixy, for the actual movie Matrix.
It
and it's
costs
like how much for these glasses?
The price tag on the glasses clearly says like 4,500 million.
4.5 for fucking new glasses.
I kind of, at this point, I walk into the aisle with my suit now paid for. I just kind of look at Smitty and I go, I've actually got the most depressed look on my face. Like I just kind of look at Smitty and go, this isn't me.
Well, too bad. Now let's drive. I need to go to a fucking gas station to buy a pair of new sunglasses.
Oh, aren't you fancy? And yeah, we both head off. I stop at a gas station on the way.
Cool.
How much for these sunglasses?
The ones at the gas station? Probably like 5 million, and they're like the shittiest plastic ever.
Perfect. I'll take them.
Yeah, cool. You pay for it, and then you try to put them on, but your head's like too big, and like one of the ends snaps off.
I demand a refund.
The old man at the cash register says, "No, you break it, you buy it."
I already bought it.
Exactly. Now go away.
Hey, now listen.
Go away.
I'll have you know.
Go
I'm
away.
I just kind of walk in and start pulling Smitty back.
I'll come back, old man. I'll find you.
We're meeting the senator.
See, I have powerful friends.
They're not your friends. I kind of like lean past him and say, I'm not his friend either, by the way.
At this point, he's like, he has his phone like in his hand, like shooing you guys away.
I'll get you, gas station man.
Look, let's not swear any vendettas just yet, alright?
Fine.
You can borrow
Let's-
my sunglasses, and they're brown because they're caked in dust, apparently. Everything else.
I just look at them, no, and Smitty takes out his regular sunglasses. I'm all ready for dinner.
You had sunglasses.
Yeah.
The taxi ride over with Rook and Johnny is pretty awkward. Like, Johnny doesn't know what to say to Rook at all. Just sort of, like,
Fantastic.
awkwardly, like, staring out the window.
By the way, I didn't actually tell them that I was going to get a suit. The only person who fucking knows...
Yeah, but you were taking a while, so we just fucking left.
I know. But I thought it was the only one who knows that I've gone and got fucking measured for a
Yeah.
suit is Jorgen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I drive there.
You think they allow katanas into that place?
I somehow doubt it. Oh, actually, I kind of like take the shotgun that I had slung around my shoulder off. Probably don't like
Wait,
hunting
what?
shotguns.
No,
I was in the APC. I wasn't in that. Oh, I didn't have that in
Okay.
the department store. I was just about to get
There we
out of
go.
the APC.
correct.
Yeah.
So what's the place like?
So you guys roll up to what looks like to be an apartment tower. It's gated off. You pull up to the gate. They say, you're here to meet the senator for lunch, and you're like, yeah, says fucking who? And you're like, no, wait, I'm with Jack White. And they're like, oh, okay. Then they like let you through. It's like a nice kind of manicured lawn, lots of hedges, but like I said, it's this big, like kind of looks like an apartment tower, but you don't think someone of that stature would be living in an actual apartment tower.
I probably look like Jack's like estranged nephew or some shit. Like I still look kind of stylish, but like in an obviously like anti-establishment way.
Sure.
I just really want to know, what does the people react? What are the people's reaction when they see Smitty just walk in?
We'll get there.
Yeah, I think we're still driving over in an APC at the moment.
Yeah, you just pull up on the lawn with an APC.
I just kind of like lean out the window. Two for the lunch.
Well, what the Mr. Rook?
So
Um,
yeah, I guess we go in.
We're
Or
with Rook, personal
While they're
friends.
while
So
they're on the way, we just go in, or
yeah. While those guys are on the way, you guys walk up to the front door, and there's a guy there standing. He says, "Hold on," and he does like a full body scan of Jack. Jack, are you holding out anything?
Yeah, I've got I have my pistol barrel pointed to grip pointed towards them.
Yeah. It shows up in his scan, and he says, "No weapons."
Well, no, I'm holding it out to them.
Oh, okay, yeah. He takes it and puts it in this like little chute, and then shuts the door. And
yeah, I did the same
waves you
thing
in.
with mine.
Yeah, he does the same thing, kind of waves you in. It's an orc bodyguard.
If he scans me, I probably have a lot of shit.
Yeah, but I mean, he gets the details and notices like, oh, he's a decker. He's got a bunch of implants, but none of these are probably weapons.
He doesn't notice the explosive foam, does he?
Would it show up on like a body scan?
It would probably just look like a spray can. Like-
Yeah, I mean that's what it looks like.
If it looks like a spray can, he would have stopped you and asked for it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Just like one second, I forgot something in the car. I'll just be right back. Yeah, and it won't even take a minute. I'll just be right back. Yeah,
I just
He nods.
remembered something. I
I run off.
have a fucking hand racer.
Oh, you might have to take your arm off and deposit it in the hole.
Well, you're not even there yet, Smitty. But I just
Yeah.
take off my bag that I keep all my mission stuff in, and I put it. I just like find a spot and I stow it somewhere.
Yeah, because I mean, you guys took a cab, so you just
Yeah.
like toss it in a bush.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
And then I like sort of jog back, like, oh, sorry, my mother called. You know how it is.
He nods and says, "Yes, my mother will call often," and he
Yes.
gives you a scan and then just waves you through.
Okay.
Oh god, I don't even know if Smitty's going to be able to get in.
Can we pull
We're
up
not
at
worried
this
about
point?
that. We're not worried about that. We're like
Uh,
Johnny especially is not worried about that. Like his stomach growls.
First, I want to describe the scene for these two.
Okay.
So that suit business takes a good bit. So you guys show up. It's 2:00, the expected time. You walk in, and the first floor seems to be kind of a waiting area, and you see some other guests, very well dressed, sharing drinks and talking. One of the guests you immediately notice was the old Lady Decker from the librarian headquarters.
Hmm.
Is there anyone else?
Nobody,
immediate-
nobody you recognize. They might
Did
be
you see
like,
us?
not immediately, no.
Okay.
They might be like big corporate representatives, like
How
here
bad
to
do I stand
contribute.
out?
You stick out pretty fucking bad.
Like, are they all in suits, or are some of them in casual wear?
Some of them are in fairly casual wear, but they've still got like dress vests and slacks on with like nice shoes
Okay.
and matching belts.
Okay.
And you know the women that are there are, some of them come in slacks, and then others are in kind of skirts and dresses.
I just sort of like pull in my collar and like, frack, man.
Yeah. So
Rook just kind of looks at him and he was like, I don't know what you expected, man.
as soon as you guys walk in, you see the crowd. Nick spots you and says, "Ah, Jack, good to see you, friend." He walks over, pats you on the shoulder, and sticks out his hand.
I take it and shake it firmly.
Yeah, he returns it pretty strong. He looks at Crash and says, "Who's your friend?"
What is he?
Just-
Do I recognize him as
You probably would recognize him as
Yes.
a senator.
You would recognize him as a senator.
I'm just sort of like, oh.
What, did you think I was joking? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
did you think I was joking?
he's like, he probably said, like, I'm going to meet my friend, the senator. I'm like, yeah, I got a contact named the governor. What of it?
The governator.
And he sticks out his hand. He says, "Nick, nice to meet you." And flashes you like a big smile.
Johnny shakes his hand, like, a bit hesitantly at first, and then he sort of grins. He's like, Crash.
He kind of looks at you and says,
colleagues.
"Interesting name. It's good to meet you." He kind of like gives you a once over and says, "So you're in the decking business then?"
Yeah, it pays the bills.
He nods and says, "There's a lot of use for deckers in politics. You might meet somebody who could help you out."
Yeah, I'm sure there is. And Johnny looks a little bit pissed off.
He smiles and says, "Jack, there's someone I want you to meet." And he waves over his wife, who kind of like clings to his side and says, "Hello, my name is Rosa. It's a pleasure to meet you." And it is your wife's voice.
I'm kind of silent.
She like,
Rosa, you said her name was Rosa.
uh,
She said her name was Rosa.
oh, what's your wife's name? Oh no, this is Tatiana. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tatiana holds out her hand like delicately and says, "My name is Tatiana. It's a pleasure to meet you."
He takes it gallantly and like kisses the back of her hand. A pleasure to meet you, he says.
Says, "Yes, Nick has told me so much about your old running days. It's a shame to hear that you've fallen upon hard times."
Through no fault of my own, I'm sure, but that's in the past. Perhaps we should think upon happier things.
She nods and says, "Well, enjoy the party." And then let's fade to black to Joey.
Before we do,
Jordan.
does she just ignore me or something? Because if she does, when we go back, when we like sit down, I'm just like, what am I, chopped liver or some shit?
Yes, you got super snubbed. So yes, you two
fuck, I just
are.
nearly spat coffee all over myself.
Yeah, you guys are stuck in traffic. It's kind of bad. Things aren't moving. Looks like some fucking ganger got the cops caught on him and caused like a three-way wreck, and shit's held up.
I'll have you fucking know, Smitty, I'm blaming you for this. You didn't harass the girl at the counter. We would have been at that shop 5 minutes earlier.
You were the one who wanted a fucking suit, and you paid fucking 6,000 for it.
Yes, I paid 6,000 for it. That's not the
Even
point
not.
of the issue. The point is, you suggested that communism was a better economic model to someone working at a department store.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's how I heard it.
I just flirted with her. Jesus Christ, how do you get that to communism?
Who
We have
fucking flirts with communism?
We have a small look into the way Joey's mind works.
Alright, eventually you guys make it through the traffic jam. You go to the coordinates. It's already like 2:15, and you pull up to the gate.
Oi, oi.
You say, oi, oi.
It's never gonna get old to me.
By the way, there's a dog in the APC.
Oi, oi.
No, there isn't.
Oh god. The guard looks you over and says, think you have the wrong address, but name?
David Dresden. Party of two. I've got an idiot. We're here with Jack White.
He says, Jack White. Jack
I'm
White.
I'm
Jack.
Smitty, by the way.
1 second. And he like starts talking into an earpiece. While you guys, so 15 minutes have passed. What are you guys doing?
What kind of food is it?
There was traffic problems. Ganger did something stupid as they always do.
So right now lunch hasn't started. Right now it's more of like a meet and greet before the lunch.
There's probably like a couple.
Oh,
of
it's like one of those
cocktails.
places? Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Is there bread at least?
Yeah. No, there's like cocktails floating around. You know,
Alright, yeah.
like legit seafood.
Johnny is like lounged back and he's just like drinking as much as possible and he's like having appetizers and he's just having a ball.
Oh, there should be actual coffee there too.
There's probably like actual coffee there.
So Jack, what are you up to?
Well, first I go to, well, like if that Decker woman is not preoccupied, I go up to her and talk to her.
Wait, aren't we just sitting down and talking to like the senator or whatever?
No,
It's been
No.
15 minutes.
he pissed off. Like he's got other people to meet. I'm just a has-been.
Oh, I thought we were like having dinner with him.
No, there's a bunch of people here.
It's like it's like a gala basically.
Oh, okay. So we're just wandering around and shit.
Yeah.
Like
And
this
Nick is the current senator.
Right.
This is a like socializing kind of event.
Alright, in that case, Johnny is hitting on women.
Actually, none of them will give you the time of day.
Okay, well he's trying to. Unsuccessfully.
All right, they are all completely snubbing you. Like
He's
most,
trying to like play up a bad boy angle because that's usually worked in the past, but it's just not working here.
it's like everyone other than the staff are completely just like, oh, God, who is that? What kind of person even? All right, so you have a pleasant conversation with the librarian lady. She doesn't like mention anything, and she's like, "Oh, Jack, it's a pleasure to see you here. I didn't know if you were invited."
I'm like, he nods and is like, I don't think we've been acquainted, Ms.
As she nods and smiles, good white smile, flashy earrings, and she says, "My name is Olivia. It's a pleasure to meet you."
A pleasure to meet you too, and I'm sure you're already aware of who I am.
Of
And he kind of
course.
chuckles deprecatingly.
Yeah, she smiles a big smile
He
and
chuckles poop.
defecatingly.
No, self-deprecatingly.
I know. It was fucking.
Tosser.
Yeah, so she smiles and she's like, "Oh, I think you have some company." As one of the security guards like walks up to you and says, "Jack,
Yeah.
we've got 2 more waiting for you outside." Says his name is David Dresden and a Smitty.
Yeah, they're with me. He's like, he looks very resigned to the fact, but yeah, they're with me.
He nods and speaks into a headpiece, and it's cut back to Joey and Jorgen.
Jorgen!
I'm
Jorgen.
ready, damn it.
And the guard says, "All right, come on in." And he opens the gate.
Cheers, pal. I just gotta like roll the window up, and yes, this APC has manually rolled windows.
Of course it does. It's 2072.
I just poke out. So, let's say I have katanas. How would you react to it?
The security guard, he just
Yeah.
scowls at you.
Put the
Of
guitar.
course, I don't have.
At this point, like, I'm sick of this. I just like grab him by the collar and just like drag him in. You will deposit the katanas.
Who said I leave? Deposit? No, I'm not leaving my katanas in his care. I'd rather leave them in the van.
That might work, but you are not bringing katanas into a place filled with probably senators and their security, which I'm more concerned about.
Fine, I'll just take my knife and gun.
No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
You have robot fists.
Yeah, so.
That makes you stronger than 90% of the people in that room.
Yeah. Oh, man. You meaning there's gonna be a brawl and I can win easily?
I'm gonna learn to pick my words more carefully with you in future, but for now...
Smitty's a bit of an idiot.
But for now, let's just calm down, alright? Alright,
Yeah,
Edgelord
sure.
McGee? Thank you.
Fine, yeah.
And I turn on the jazz radio station.
So yeah, you guys roll up. You start getting out of the car when 2 security guys approach you, and they start doing like full body scans.
I hand over my revolver. I hand over my shotgun as well. This is all I had with me when I was turning up.
You could just leave the shotgun in the APC.
That probably saves time, actually. Yeah. I guess it's more an honesty thing than like being intuitive.
I just stand there. So, hello.
Yeah, he scans you too and says, "Please leave all weaponry outside."
I take out my knife. I just slam it down on the table. I just take my gun, put it on the table. Like, that should be all. You can scan me again, and I'll show you. No more weapons.
He scans you again and starts like reading stuff off. He's like cyber limb, built-in hand razor, and just like whatever other implants you have. He lists them off and says, "You probably can't take the arm off, can you?"
No, I've not tried. And you're not the one who's gonna take it off me.
Damn.
He scowls at you, kind of sighs, and says, "If I see any trouble from you," and then kind of like opens the door for you guys.
Yeah. Have a nice evening. And Smitty walks in.
I have no idea how you guys got in.
I don't either.
I can understand how I got in. It's... Perhaps the oi oi was a bit, but otherwise I've been perfect to these people.
So I look at a place and then they walk in.
Hey,
And
I'm
then
wearing a
they walk
suit.
in.
I'm wearing a suit. And,
Yeah, but you walked
Actually,
with.
at this point, you might be better dressed than Rook. Like, slightly, because Rook is still quite well kept, but it is a new suit.
What
Yeah,
looks?
he's-
What looks do I get when I walk in?
You're borderline overdressed. Well, one second. I need to find the image of your character right in front. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves. I know exactly what you look like. I just have to find it.
It's like, imagine a guy with facial tattoos, like, very shortly cropped blonde
No,
hair.
shut up. Hold on. I
Okay.
got it. Shut up.
Alright,
Just
alright.
talk amongst yourselves. I have to find this.
So when you guys walk in, I sort of walk over and I've got like some like shrimp scampi in my hand, and I'm just like, the girls here fucking blow, man.
Oh, what a shame! And I just grab shit off waitresses with like cocktails and stuff, walking past. I just take stuff they have.
I say that to Smitty, and then I look at Joey, and I'm just like, wait, Joey?
Yeah, you decided to get the
Yeah, it's me.
What'd they do to you, man?
I felt
What have they done to you?
he said it was a fancy fucking lunch. I thought I'd go and, get suited and booted.
Man, I thought you were better than this. I didn't know you were a shill, man.
What do you mean a shill? We went clubbing.
Look at you.
Look, man, when in Rome,
Take
do as the
your spirit.
Romans do, whoever they were.
Yeah, and Johnny just like goes back over to get a drink.
I need a beer. I just look
They don't
around.
do beer.
Found
They don't
him.
do beer, they do
Here
champagne.
he is. Got him. He's right there.
Right,
Where?
let's go. Where are you?
Oh, you put it in the sky. Crikey,
Exactly.
Junior.
Yes, it is.
I test. What is people's reaction as Smitty walks in with his like heavy fucking boots, trench coat?
Pure disgust.
I just looked at them like, I need fucking yellow cat.
And here's a better image. You say that, and then you can see the security guards kind of stiffen a little bit.
It's like,
Yeah, I can see that as Joey.
I start walking around trying to socialize. I make my way. I'm slowly working my way over to Rook, but got talking to people as I go.
Smitty just walks through people like, yeah, fuck you, I'll take that. Oh, you weren't done with that cocktail, were you? Thank you.
So, yeah, Smitty, no, if you continue to do this, you are going to get thrown out.
Fine. Smitty just finds where fucking Crash is and just sits next to him like, this party blows.
Yeah.
And people start, casting glances at Crash and be like, oh, he's with him? And then, the glances eventually work their way to Jack, and they're like, oh, he's with...
No, I
he's
see
with
that,
him?
and I sort of distance myself from Smitty, and I'm like, yeah, this party's not great. Yeah, it was nice meeting you, man. Now fuck off. And I walk
What
away.
the fuck?
How am I doing with people?
Quite well. Some people have taken notice of you, and so the most recent picture I linked, that's what you look from the neck up, but from the neck down, you are full tuxedo, bow tie, tails. You have fucking gloves on and beautiful shoes, and so people are a little confused.
Especially because I walk up to him and just go, "All right, mate, how's it
I'm
going?"
telling you, he probably looks like an eccentric rich man.
I've got. I just at some point, I just kind of
Swap the heads.
Yeah.
It's exactly that. Just swap the heads. And they're like, pleasure to meet you. I'm so and so from X Corporation.
I'm David Dresden. I'm freelance. Do a lot of freelance stuff. Yeah.
They nod and says, "Oh, are you in sales then?"
Oh yeah, a lot of sales. Shipping more than I can count. So at least 30.
Says, "Oh, 30 clients. It's very impressive. Do you have a business card?"
Give me 1 second, mate. I kind of run over to Crash. You got a felt tip.
I sort of yeah, man, here you go.
Right. Just give me a sec. I walk back over and I'm just going like writing, and I'm not sure what I'm writing. It just goes, says David Dresden, salesman, fire. My only assets are can't speak Russian, Japanese. It's like a group picture of me grinning. And I hand it over. So I'm between business cards at the moment. Just turned up in Seattle. I was recently doing business in
The Outback.
the Outback.
He nods and says, "Oh yes, I can tell by your accent. Here, I will." And he opens up a case and then like pops the lid open, and there are these really. Have you ever watched American Psycho?
No.
No, but I'm pretty sure I know what you're talking about.
God, I have, yeah.
This is basically the business card scene where he opens up the thing and says, "Oh yeah, here's my business card," and he like elegantly picks one out of the middle and then like flicks it, still in his fingers, and then like hands it to you, and it's got like raised lettering and like cross stitch paper, and it's like shimmering, and it's very nice.
Oh my. What is his name, by the way? Like,
His name on the card is let's see. Need a name. Let's go with. His name is. Shit, I am blanking hard.
Harry Pitts.
I hate thinking up names on the spot.
Let's go with
Brian
Harry.
Fallon.
No, his name is Harry Morgenstern.
Harry what?
Morgenstern.
I just kind of like, put it in, an inside pocket and go, "Nice to meet you, Morgenstern."
Yeah, then he kind of just like goes into basic, chit chat stuff.
Yeah. And as I realize that I'm getting like more and more out of my depth, I kind of like start, slowly backing away, trying to end the conversation. I like, if you ever need inventory sold, any kind, who to call.
He
And-
nods and says, "I'll be sure to call David Dresden," and like gives you a smile and like a wink.
You sure will.
It's like a killer smile. It's like it's the businessman's smile.
And I just
It
kind
sends
of,
terror into your soul. Really.
and then I kind of like say, right, well, I've got a personal project, some youths that need help, and I start heading towards Crash.
Aren't you going then?
Okay, so because you made me cry, add Harry Morgenstern as a 1-1 contact for a.
I want this guy to come back later.
He is an Aries corporate businessman.
Oh shit.
Oh wow!
That's actually a pretty good contact.
Aries.
It's only 1-1 though,
Yeah, but that's a start.
but still.
You can spend karma. You can spend karma to get that better.
Can you?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wow.
can spend karma on contacts.
What should I put as his location? Just Seattle? Or
Contacts change
Just put Seattle.
situationally based on what happens, and also if you buy karma.
yeah,
Or, like,
so
you-
I just kind of walk. I just get away from him as I realize I'm out of my depth.
I'm meandering over to the Decker lady.
Yeah, she eventually spots you and like finishes her conversation.
I sort of give her a look, and I'm like, Crash.
She looks up at you and says, "Spike, pleasure to meet you."
Yeah, nice to meet you too, lady. I look at her. Does she have her cyber deck like visible?
Not visible, no.
Okay, I sort of look where it was. Like, I guess it was hanging from her hip or something before.
Mhm.
I'm like, so. I just sort of like look over at it, like where it would have been, and then I look back at her.
She flashes you a smile and says, appreciating the missing hardware."
Yes.
She kind of lowers her voice and is like, "I don't like to flaunt what I do at these kind of events. You have to understand."
I suppose I can understand, even if I don't necessarily agree with it. I'm I'm obviously like, my cyber deck is like taking up half my hip, and it's like just, I've got this chrome chain going to it, and it's just on display.
She looks at it. What brand do you have?
The Tsurugi, Rinraku Tsurugi.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah, it's like the fourth from the top.
That's mid tier.
Does she say that?
Is she gonna call you a scrub?
She looks at it and says,
Just keep in mind, this is like what Crash has spent his entire life working to buy, basically.
Yeah. No, she looks at it and says, oh, yes, a great starting device. Have you considered modifying it?
What do you mean?
She chuckles and says, few upgrades.
Yeah, I've thought about it.
She nods, and then she basically just goes into like the conversation of like, oh, how'd you get started? What do you typically do? Are you more like a research expert? And
I'm not very good at bullshitting. So I just sort of like, knowing that she was at the librarian place, I'm pretty like legit with her with my answers.
yeah, no, and she seems to really appreciate that. But if you ever mention like any sort of librarian thing, she immediately like.
No, I don't. I
Yeah.
don't. Like, I'm pretty like, I'm at least smart enough. Actually, Trash is pretty fucking smart, so I don't do that.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, you guys have a pretty pleasant conversation. Unfortunately, about halfway through it, the senator comes over to Nick. Because, it's about 2:30 now. Nick comes over, kind of like in the middle of the room, taps a small cocktail fork to his champagne glass and says, dinner shall be served upstairs.
Oh, yeah.
Did we just hear across the hall? We just hear Smitty like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, boy.
You see Nick kind of like glance at him, and then he like whispers to his wife something, and then just says, "The elevators are over there, and the stairs are over there. Thank you." And then he proceeds like up the stairs.
Ever since that conversation, I've been sitting with Smitty, and I just kind of like shell-shocked from what I had just done.
It's alright, boy. Now let's go. We're gonna have to get some good seats for food.
I like from across the room, I shoot Joey the look that I gave him earlier when I called him a shill.
I just kind of like walk up to him with a knowing look and say,
It's
"Look,
like, what's that? But then it's also a look that's like, now you understand.
I do walk up to him, I kind of nod, and I say, "Look, Crash, it's not what it looked like, alright? We were just making business contacts, but I have no idea."
Yeah, we're gonna.
I actually wrote my phone number on that.
Later, Joey. We're gonna have a fragging conversation about it.
I guess we are.
Well, frag off, and we're going to have dinner now.
I've got to actually read up on my Shadowrun fucking lingo.
Yeah.
Because all I know is homemade, chummer, and frag.
Hey, fragalicious, man!
Well, it is a bunch of them.